Okay, 5 months later, and yeah, that happened. Um, but I'm not gonna skip ahead because there's so much I wanted to say first before jumping into. We'll get there. I want to talk about when I came out as trans, but before that, um, I went through a phase where I thought I was non-binary. I wasn't. I had to like look into that more. Now, non-binary is when you're not exclusively feminine or masculine. You're kind of like in the middle, or you just go back and forth. Um, and they usually use pronouns as like they, them, or whatever they want. And I tried that, and I actually was starting to go by the name of Morgan. It wasn't like, still wasn't right. I wasn't figuring myself out, but I knew something was different. Like when I had my daughter, and I didn't really like that she would call me mama, and I would like say things like, oh, what if she called me dad or daddy, and then I would just like joke about it, like, aha, maybe, I don't know. It just, I guess deep down I was serious about it, but I didn't want everyone to look at me differently because I didn't know how to explain that actually felt better to me. I started going as Morgan. I almost legally changed my name to that. I started to look into it, but then I wasn't fully satisfied with that. There were some influences that kind of, it was like a blocker, you know? It was being influenced by other people, relationship. I was having a hard time truly finding myself because I'm always, truthfully, you're always trying to please other people. And that's when I started to lose myself. I just I wasn't comfortable with myself, but then I started dressing in feminine clothes again, thinking that maybe I could do more of like a tomboy thing, and then I started growing my hair out again. But I could see that I was just not comfortable. I didn't feel comfortable. But I was trying to be who I thought my spouse at the time wanted me to be, because, you know, I was in a lesbian relationship and she liked feminine, like a stud, like a lesbian stud, and, you know, with the mascara and eyeliner and stuff like that. And I realized that I wasn't putting that on for myself. I was doing that for her. I guess part of me was scared to lose my relationship, but in the process, I was losing myself. In that relationship that I was in, I didn't feel comfortable being. I didn't feel like I could be open about how I was feeling. I was also still confused about myself. That's when I kind of like checked out. I just wasn't myself anymore. Wasn't happy. I was miserable. Just miserable. Eventually, I went out on my own and had time to myself, just by myself, and I started to really dig deep. But before I get more into that, I want to talk about dysphoria. I don't know if people are familiar with dysphoria. I know some people are. But, so I never even realized how bad my chest dysphoria was and how uncomfortable I was with it. So I had ordered my first binder. That like changed my life. And that's when I started to realize that I was really comfortable looking masculine. So I ordered my first binder from GC2B. Um, they have the best binders that I've tried, that by far that I've tried. So it came in the mail, and let me tell you, I put this binder on, and I literally tried on every shirt that I owned. That's how excited I was. I was like, I just went from having a chest to no chest. It was amazing. And I can share some pictures. I think I have a couple that I have it on now. See, looks flat. But yeah, that was a great moment for me, and it definitely helps with the dysphoria is binding, but you have to do it safely. I know I wear mine probably more than I should, but I won't wear it when I'm sleeping, obviously. And I do take breaks, when I can. But most of the time I have it on because it just makes me feel more comfortable with myself. Okay, so back to the time I was alone when I left my ex spouse. I got into like a depression, and it was just because I couldn't figure out who I was. I did not feel, I just felt lost, like empty. Like I couldn't figure it out. And I just remember there was a moment that I went into the bathroom and I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm asking myself, like, what do you see? What do you really see in yourself? And it clicked. I looked at myself and I'm like, I don't look at myself as a female. I look at myself as a male. When I look at myself in the mirror, I look at myself as a male. And that's when I finally started to realize it. And honestly, the first time I said it out loud, that I think I might be transgender, I cried. I cried because I was scared to come out. I was scared to tell anyone at first. And I didn't know what anyone would say about it. I did have an outlet that I was using before I had left my ex, TikTok. That became my outlet. And I started to learn how to like express myself on there. At first I couldn't really figure out how to use it, but as time went on, I started to get the hang of it. Started making friends, and I just would do videos to really just express myself. And a lot of these videos show my emotions and how I went from being so lost to finding myself. And I will share that. I'm going to put those videos together. I'll share that either at the end or post it separately. But you can see the emotion and the pain I was in, just feeling so lost. And I couldn't figure out what is wrong with me. And come to find out, I wasn't believing it. I didn't want to believe it. While I was on TikTok, I met someone, and this person became very important to me and very special to me very quickly. I won't talk too much about that, but I do want to say that she was the first person I came out to. I just felt comfortable. I just felt like she wouldn't judge me. And honestly, she really helped me to find the confidence in myself to just be who you want to be, basically. And don't let anyone stop you. So for that, I'm always going to be grateful. Then I slowly started coming out to friends and family, and mostly everyone was not surprised, and they were pretty accepting of it. Then, with my family, that's gonna take a lot of time, especially now that I'm like going through changes. It's like I'm hesitant about going. I mean, I've gone with like this, and I'm like, whatever. I just want to be me. That's all. So it's like take it or leave it. So the more I started to accept it, the better I felt. I swear, it was like a weight was lifted off of me. And I just became happier. I started doing my research, and looking into hormone replacement therapy. I reached out to some trans friends that I know, and they gave me some advice. They gave me advice on who to reach out to about, starting hormones and everything. So I reached out to a place in Philly, and they put me on a 3-month wait list. 3 months. Okay, so I was like, all right, that gives me time to really make sure that I am making the right decision. Like, is this really what I want? So yeah, I got on the wait list. 3 months go by. In that time, in those 3 months, I was watching other trans guys on YouTube. Like, I would watch Jamie Dodger, Ty Turner, Sam Collins, Uppercase Chase. Definitely want to. If you want reviews on pretty much everything that's female to male, subscribe to Uppercase Chase, because he's amazing. He's really awesome. They all are. But I have learned so much from watching them and just following their transitions, and it was really helpful. It was really helpful to me, and it kept me busy. Like, kept my mind off the waiting game. I'll try to put their YouTube channels in the comments if I can figure out how to do that. If not, I'm subscribed to all their channels, so you could probably find it on my channel somewhere. But anyway, so 3 months go by. I get the call. I got on the wait list in June. That was the same month that I came out. Pride Month. Go figure. No better time than coming out during Pride Month, right? Anyway, so I get a call in September. 3 months. And I'm like so excited. So excited. And I'm thinking that they're calling to schedule my appointment. So that's what happens. You get on this wait list, and then they'll call you, and they schedule your first 2 appointments. Got the call. They left me a message. I called them back, and they called to let me know that I won't be getting an appointment until now December. And that was like, that killed me. That killed my vibe. I went from being so excited to just, now what? And I pretty much just told them, like, I will look around. to see if there are other places. You know, don't lose hope. If it's not happening right away, keep trying. That's what I did. So I didn't let that get me too far down. Sorry, my voice is like still cracking, and yeah. So I just went on Google and started, looking up hormone replacement therapy, and I came across a place in New York. I reached out, and they were pretty quick to get back to me, and they scheduled me for an appointment the following month. It was literally like 3 weeks from when I called. So I didn't have to wait till December for anything. I didn't have to go through that 3 month wait, nothing. It was just a few weeks I had to wait. And I finally had my consultation in New York. And I took a video of that too. I'm going to share all of this because these were huge moments for me. I guess I can just bring you up to speed now since I waited so long to make a video. So I had my consultation, and obviously it wasn't, smooth sailing from there. No, definitely not. I got blood work done during my consultation, and I they came back with the results and said it was okay for me to start hormone therapy. I signed an informed consent, which was that's pretty easy. It's just like making sure you're aware of what's going to happen. You know the risks, the side effects, everything. Instead of getting approval from someone else to say that yes, you can start. So they scheduled me another appointment, and they were gonna start me on testosterone. That was gonna be my next appointment was supposed to be my first shot, and I was like so excited to record this. I was like amped. I was so ready. I have the video of that too. I've been keeping track of everything, and so what had happened was they prescribed the testosterone, sent it to the pharmacy, but I didn't know I was supposed to go to the pharmacy and bring it with me to my appointment so that they can give me my first shot. So I went all the way to New York. It wasn't, it's not like a around the corner trip. Went all the way to New York without the testosterone. And I was like so anxious to start. So I said, well, what about the patch? Like, can I do the patches instead? So I can just go get it from the pharmacy and start like today or tomorrow. And they said, okay, well, we can try the patches because I just wanted to start. And I couldn't just start testosterone because they needed a nurse to basically show me how to give myself the injection. I didn't want to wait. That's what I was like, let me do the patches. I could just put that on myself. Okay. That was a mistake. So she prescribed the patches, and then my insurance wouldn't cover it. So that was weeks of waiting for them to just say, I had to like do some kind of appeal, and it was denied. And it took weeks to hear back from that, just for them to say nope. And so my insurance said, even though we won't cover the patches, we will cover the injections, or they cover like a portion of it or something. So all along I could have just not been stubborn and just went with that, but it all worked out anyway. So I got prescribed the testosterone. I picked it up finally from the pharmacy. Wasn't even trying to make another video until it was for sure. So I got the testosterone, And luckily, my doctor in New York said that it was alright for my primary care, which is a lot closer to me, to give me my first shot, which that saved me a whole lot of time. So I picked up my testosterone, made that appointment, and I got my first shot on December 12th. Yeah. So I am now 2 months on testosterone, and it's pretty freaking exciting. Just all the changes and my voice changing, and I got like the hair. So the confidence just keeps going up. Now that you're kind of caught up, that's basically where I'm at right now. Is now I'll just share the changes that I go through. I've been breaking out. If you can see that, the acne. It looks a little bit better because I started doing skincare. My sister is the one that helped me with that because I don't know the first thing about skincare at all. So I've been doing like acne treatments and stuff, and it's been helping. It's only been a week, so it looks a little bit better. And then the facial hair is coming in, which I just said, but it's really exciting for me. So yeah, I also get hungry, like a lot. I'm always hungry, even right now. Um, Hungry. You get like hot flashes. I swear there's like hot flashes. All of a sudden you get like just hot. Your whole body feels hot. And then my face will get really red out of nowhere. And people were like at work would like point it out, like, why is your face so red? I'm like, I don't know. Just I'm just blushing, I guess. I don't know. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. I hope you enjoyed the updates. My next episode will be updates as well. Maybe I'll have more changes by then. Who knows? And now I am going to share some pictures, and also I'll put those videos together and my trip to New York so that everyone can see that as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I think I just said that, but just remember to stay strong, stay you, and stay true.